So guys, welcome back once again. Tinubu, out of pressure, has now made an order. I kept on telling you guys that this man called Nnamdi Kanu is a man of God, and anything he prophesies is exactly what is happening. Because at the moment, Nnamdi Kanu's release is what is obtainable. Several lawyers, both the UK lawyers, US lawyers, and several backs up have come up and stepped in for Nnamdi Kanu's release. But yet, Omotosho and Tinubu are proving that they are very stubborn. But now I bring you the news we've all been waiting to hear. Tinubu, out of pressure, has now ordered for Nnamdi Kanu's release after UK lawyer exposed and filed out 5 errors leading to Kanu's trial. Well, this is the news we've all been wanting to hear. We were all waiting for UK to say something. Even Nnamdi Kanu and his family are disappointed in UK because they did not say anything after Nnamdi Kanu was convicted. But meanwhile, he is a British citizen. They were so disappointed and they expressed their disappointment in them. But now they finally come up. A lawyer representing the UK has now come up to file out 5 strong errors leading to Nnamdi Kanu's trial. And you won't want to miss this. So if you will not miss this, if you are new to this channel, do well to like this channel videos, share this channel videos, always leave a free Nnamdi Kanu or freedom for Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so you won't be missing any training on the about Nnamdi Kanu. There are several video clips that will be displayed on screen, so without wasting your time, watch those particular videos till the end. And when we are back, we will definitely be getting into full details so that we'll know exactly what the UK lawyer said.
It is vulnerable. This is a personal opinion. A country where terrorists can humiliate military is not sovereign. It is under siege. A country that refuses international help while soldiers die is not sovereign. It is stubborn to its own destruction. If a general can fall like this, then all of us are naked. This is not time for pride. Take entire towns at will and now capture a brigadier general. Then what exactly are we protecting with this so-called sovereignty? This is not a time for pride. This is not a time for ego. This is time to ask, what is sovereignty? What if it cannot save a single life of a Nigerian? Truly a country of particular concern. As an opposition, I'm standing here to say that Mr. President, I've observed over time since 1999, he's a very courageous person. That's why in 1999 in Lagos, I voted for him to be a governor. And I also saw his courage when, a minute after being sworn in, he removed oil subsidy. Though timing was wrong, I saw his courage when he brought off 4 tax bill here. We passed. We saw his courage. And also I want to encourage him to extend that his courage. Today, our brother has been jailed for life, and the judge who jailed him saw before him what you are distracting me. The judge who jailed him, or Motosho, saw things before him that made him to jail him for life. Good enough. But Mr. President has the greatest opportunity now. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a lawmaker. I'm not a lawmaker. I'm not a judge. I'm a lawmaker. What I am saying today, that Mr. President
Leader, please. Leader, please.
Mr. President today has the greatest opportunity as a very courageous person that today I know that
Point of order.
the counsels to Mazi Kalu Nwankwo has not gone for appeal. We are not appealing today. We are demanding today that within the ambit of law of these 90 days, he has not gone
Point
to
of
court.
order.
For Mr. President to give him a pardon and release Nnamdi Kanu to us. I rest my case.
After I visited Nnamdi Kanu and I accosted him with the fact that some criminals were enforcing this sit at home in his name. I said, anybody jelly boom madam or or harm anybody or not an abomination. I'm quoting him because he told me I'm the governor, the first governor ever to go to see him. I visited him in May. In July, he instructed his lawyer in his own handwriting. Now, if I was at this seat at home, I can't drop it.
I want to tell you for free. I'm a lawyer representing Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos love Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos, they love him. When I'm talking about the Igbos, I'm talking about over 90%. They have respect for him. Now, the best way to handle all these issues is that for the government to look for a way to release Nnamdi Kanu. That is the truth. Forget about what I did in social media. I can tell you for free. These people love Nnamdi Kanu. You see what happened in the main market today? What are they singing? What you see the song they are singing? They were singing there. They are praising Nnamdi Kanu even in the face of his trial, even in the face of his persecution, even the face where he's being detained. They still have respect for him. So let the governor call his co-governors, let them meet the president, let the president order that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, and he should be allowed to exercise his rights for a right of agitation and address all those issues that gave rise to this agitation. Give order that they should close the market for 1 week. Who are you? Because you're the governor. The governor should be sued, and action should be filed against the governor for taking such reckless decision. Well, the actions of Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo in closing the market is executive recklessness. It's an abuse of power and should be condemned. In the first instance, this thing is a private business, somebody's personal business. And he decides how, when, where, time to open and run his business. Now, nobody is coercing anybody in the market to sit at home. That is where the governor can come in. If there is some people that are forcing people to close down their market and sit at home, that is where the governor cannot come in. And the person who is forcing people to sit at home should be arrested. Now, if the market people on their own decided to sit at home on Mondays, that is their business. Because on each market and those private shops, they are somebody's private property. They are running the business with their money. So coming to lock it up because they refuse to open market on Mondays, I think is executive recklessness.
So guys, welcome back once again. I believe with all what just video clips that was displayed on screen, you can understand everything concerning the video. Now, like I promised, that when we are back, we'll be getting to full details to know exactly the 5 errors that the UK lawyer exposed leading to Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Now, here it is. As you can see on your screen. 1. Unlawful rendition and violation of international law. The lawyer argued that the manner in which Nnamdi Kanu was returned to Nigeria amounts to an extraordinary rendition, which violates international conventions including the African Charter on Human and People's Rights and Principles of International Extradition Law. According to the UK lawyer, any trial arising from an illegally executed transfer is already compromised, as courts should not benefit from acts carried out in violation of international law. This, he stated, cast a long shadow over the legitimacy of the entire prosecution process. 2. Disobedience to court orders. One of the strongest points raised was the alleged failure of Nigerian authorities to fully comply with existing court rulings, granting Kanu's bail and ordering his release at various stages of the legal process. The UK lawyer emphasized that when a government ignores its own courts, it weakens the foundation of justice and sends a dangerous message that executive power overrides judicial authority, a hallmark of authoritarian systems rather than democratic societies. 3. Denial of fair trial rights. The UK lawyer noted repeated concerns over access to legal counsel, adequate time and facilities to prepare a defense, and transparency of proceedings. He argued that for a trial to meet international standards of fairness, the defendant must be granted unhindered access to lawyers of his choice, confidential communication, and a courtroom environment free from political pressure. Any deviation from these principles, he warned, could render the trial process legally defective. 4. Jurisdictional and procedural irregularities. Another error highlighted was the issue of jurisdiction and the legal basis of the charges, including questions about whether due process was followed in rearrangement and amendment of charges. The UK lawyer stated that frequent changes to charges and procedural inconsistencies create the impression of a case being reconstructed midstream to secure a conviction, rather than a prosecution grounded in stable, lawful procedures. 5. Political influence and selective justice. Finally, the UK lawyer expressed concern that Nnamdi Kanu's prosecution appears deeply strangled with political considerations rather than being a strictly neutral legal matter. He warned that when legal processes are influenced by political pressure, public opinion, or security narratives, justice becomes selective. In such cases, trials risk becoming tools of political control instead of instruments of justice and accountability. So guys, I believe we've all seen the 5 errors that the UK lawyer came out to expose and to prove to us that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and Omotosho has several faults in sentencing Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. Well, I would love to have your take on this in the comment section. Do well to tell me what you feel. Like this video, share this video, of course leave a free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section, or justice for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so that you won't be missing any trending update about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.